Yes, want to the book, the cancellation, tough, tough times are lost, the people do second part. And yes, and I think last part you have enjoyed this video. By seeing, I think you can tell me, you can put me in comments if you notice any mistakes or any suggestions you want to give to me, and I'm open to it. And let's go to second part actually. Yes, from last part we have discussed about those political parties means yeah, it's very common that we have political parties. One is opposition. Opposition, we have many parties, and ruling one party we have. And it's common that opposition party uh, spread rumors on the political party, spread rumors on the party which is ruling, and same vice versa was done by it. And yes, everybody was fixing the problem. Nobody was fixing the. Everybody was fixing the blame. Nobody was fixing the problem. This is the one which we need to focus on. Everybody means political parties, people, or employees, entrepreneurs, leaders, anybody. So they are fixing blame because of this. We are facing these problems because of this. They're fixing the blame, but nobody was fixing the problem. Nobody was fixing the problem. The problems persisted. They grew. The recession ran rampant across the country until nearly everyone was touched by no one was in. Here's the problem is persistent. If nobody was fixing the problem, if no solution is being categorized correctly, and how can be the solution can be found, and how can be the problems are fixed? They just stay online and they just grew. Recession, rampant, the degree of recession, the percentage of recession, keep on increase. There is no use of it. There is no use of blaming. Whom we should blame? Mistakes are done by everybody actually. The only ultimate thing we should do is check the solution. What is the solution? And here, uh, the writer mentioned that nobody was fixing the problem, and for this, this was the clear cut and emotional explanation for this. No one was in it. I personally felt it as pastor of Christian Cathedral's congregation and head of the National Television Ministry, which was broadcast on 169 television stations every week. With 500 people on the payroll, we were operating on a budget of well over $20 million a year. The cost, the cost of operations continued to increase dramatically, like the rest of America. We too were faced with tough economic times. I personally means 5 years means our poet Robert Schuller is telling about himself. He personally, as the pastor of the church, Christian Cathedral congregation of head of National Television Ministry. So yes, he's the head of the National Television Ministry. It's the TV channel which was there, and for a particular channel, he is the head. Uh, which was broadcast from 169 television stations every week. And that time we have television stations. I mean, those are the particular places which the broadcast goes on. We find people on the payroll. Means, yeah, means every shift 500 people change of the meaning is. So he's also an entrepreneur. So he too faced problems. As an entrepreneur, he too facing problems and in his crisis, nobody is happy. Nobody is happier. And we were operating on a budget of well over $20 million a year. That time only, he's handling a budget of $20 million a year. So it's a massive amount actually. It's a very massive amount. The cost of operation continued to increase dramatically. Like terrorists of America, we too have faced this. And he said that he too faced tough economic times. So, no one could deny that the country had problems, but the biggest problem we had was our attitude toward economic problem. Yes, from this line, the reading of book will go to another level. From this line, no one could deny that the country had problems. Every country in this world having problems. One country having economical problems, one country having water issues with another country, just like India. One country with we see the Middle East countries actually they are having the problems in their specific matters, and some countries they just don't have anything financial. They just don't have anything, nothing, literally nothing. So very poor countries like Nigeria, you know, very poor countries. So every country in this world has problem. Problems are everywhere. Problems are everywhere. The biggest, but the biggest problem. So problem is there, and what's the problem? The biggest of all problem the facing is we had was our attitude toward economical problem. See, economical problems arises from the attitude of humanity. Economics means what? Buying or selling goods. If it is in a small scale, it is called microeconomics. If it is in a large scale, it's called macroeconomics. So the scalability matters here, and the demand matters here. According to it, supply matters. So it's a human-made problem. Actually. If it is a natural disaster, it can be anything. Just God knows the answer. But economical problems are the human-made problems. Economical ideas come from the human brains. And yes, the point that should be noted here is we had was our attitude toward the economic. The biggest problem we had was our attitude toward the economical problem. Irrespectively to it, the biggest problem is our attitude towards it. We're just worrying about. We're worrying about the natural disasters. We worry about the border issues. We worry about other countries. We worry about our countries. We worry about the economical rate. We are not concentrating the problem itself. Worrying is just like procrastination of work. That's it. This is my word actually, and I just said because it is well suited here. Yes, the biggest problem. This was the line actually. I think from this was to be able to stop here. The economic problems of the business. Heading up to this, the book is just going like in a 40 kilometer per hour, and from now it will fall to 60 kilometers per hour. Yeah, the topic was just started. Actually. The topic was just started. He's okay. Yeah, and next video we'll continue from negative thinking. Yeah, into what furtherly what you said about interlinking. Uh, it will continue in next videos. I hope you all guys liked it. And as I already said, you just guys all free to mention me in the comment box. Yes, this is my first step actually uh, with you all. And yes, I'm ready to change myself accordingly because the content matters, like the work matters. We just review these things, but the service we have done for anything, anything for money, the purpose matters. And if you say this should be corrected, this can be corrected, and you're living for the purpose only, and I'm working for that purpose only. What is the purpose? For the best quality of the video, for the best quality of, for the best output. That's all. So yes, you're free to say. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, and it's cool after this now. We will stop topic. Thanks.